All right, let's go ahead and get started. Let's start with Cottage Hill. Waffle House recently announced an extra charge of 50 cents for meals containing what ingredient?
Eggs.
Correct. BC Rain, your question. What does the acronym DOGE stand for? Four guesses.
Dog.
Murphy.
Department of Government Efficiency.
Correct. Murphy, your question. Tamiflu is the name of the antiviral medicine that can be used to treat what illness?
Influenza.
Correct. Cottage Hill, your question. We have segued into American history. In 1845, Polk dispatched this man to Mexico City as minister. This new envoy was instructed to offer $25 million for California. Give the last name of this man that Mexican people would not even permit to present this insulting offer.
Solder.
Incorrect.
Stowe.
Two more guesses.
Jefferson.
One more guess.
Smith.
Incorrect. Murphy.
Trist.
Incorrect. BC Rain?
Hernandez.
The correct answer is John Slidell. BC Rain, your question. Give the name of speech in 1850 by Daniel Webster, which helped turn the tide in the North towards compromise. While many clamored for copies of this speech, free soldiers and abolitionists called Webster a traitor, worthy of bracketeering Benedict Arnold.
Spanish.
Try again.
Latin.
Try again.
French.
German.
Hebrew.
Murphy.
7th of May speech.
Correct. Ooh. No. Cottage Hill.
4th March speech.
Nope. The correct answer is 7th of March speech. Murphy, your question. Give the last name of the South Carolina congressman who on May 22nd, 1856, attacked Senator Charles Sumner, a Massachusetts abolitionist, with an 11th ounce cane on the Senate floor.
Brooks.
Correct. We're in biology. Cottage Hill, your question. Identify the plant hormone that regulates cell growth and is used as a herbicide in its synthetic form.
Methionine.
Try again.
Cytoplasm.
Try again.
Plasm.
One more guess.
Xylem.
Incorrect. Murphy?
RDH4.
Incorrect. BC Rain, you want to try?
Polyester.
Incorrect. The correct answer is auxin. BC Rain, your question. Identify the response of certain plants to gravity. This response allows stems to grow upward for more light and roots to grow downward. Four seconds, four guesses.
I forgot the name.
Murphy.
Repulsion.
Incorrect. Cottage Hill?
Xylem.
The correct answer is gravitrocism. Murphy, your question. Identify the characteristic of animals that describes their direct or indirect reliance on plants or other photosynthesizers for their food.
Herbivores.
Try again.
Consumers.
Try again.
Heterotrophs.
Aha. Correct. This next question is in sports and it's a toss-up. This MLB pitcher Over a 22-season career, started 815 games, completed 749 of them, won 511 times, and logged more than 7,000 innings, which remain all-time records. Give the name of this prestigious pitcher.
Cy Young.
Correct. Murphy. We are in literature, and we're back to Cottage Hill. In the short story titled The Telltale Heart by Edgar Allan Poe, after a neighbor heard a shriek on the night of the murder, give the number of police officers who showed up at the old man's house. You get 4 guesses.
2,
No?
3,
Yes. BC Rain, your question. In the short story titled Filthy with Things by T.C. Boyle, Julian and his wife owned so many things. They had to hire a professional organizer to help them clear out their home. Give the first name of Julian's wife. Try again. Try again.
Sasha.
One more guess.
Madeline.
Incorrect. Cottage Hill?
Marsha,
Yes. Correct.
You say Keisha.
Murphy, your question. In the short story titled Sonny's Blues by James Baldwin, at age 15, Sonny told his brother that he wanted to be a musician. Although later he plays the blues, identify the specific type of music Sonny told his brother he wanted to play when he was still in high school.
piano,
Try again.
jazz pianist,
I'll take that. Jazz. Correct. Okay, so our next category is in math. Each team will have 60 seconds to answer their question. All teams have a copy of the question. The first question goes to the home team. Everyone can open the yellow envelope. The area of circle P is 16 times the area of circle Q. The circumference of circle P is 50 feet. Find the circumference of circle N. Forty seconds. Twenty seconds. Five seconds.
8,
Incorrect.
3.1,
Incorrect. Either other team want to buzz in? Murphy.
200 pi.
Incorrect. BC Rain?
800.
The correct answer is 12.5 feet. You may open up the red envelope. BC Rain, this is your question. The perimeter of an equilateral triangle is 30 meters. Find the height of this triangle. Thirty seconds.
$8.5.
Incorrect. Mm-mm. Murphy?
10 times the square root of 2.
No. Cottage Hill? Correct. So blue envelope time. Murphy, your question. Circle X has a diameter of 60 feet. Circle Y has a radius of 30 feet. Find the ratio of the area of circle V to the ratio of circle U.
One to one.
Yes! In Act 1 of Henry IV, Part 1, Westmoreland tries to calm the king's anger towards Hotspur by suggesting the idea of withholding captives doubtless came from another person. Give that character's title.
Prince.
Try again.
Earl.
Try again.
Advisor.
Well, we'll accept your third answer because it did ask for the title, and you gave the title. BC Rain, your question. In Act 1 of The Taming of the Shrew, one of Lucentio's servants advises him not to live life as a Stoic, but to pursue things that give him pleasure. Name this servant. Four guesses.
His frame.
Try again. Murphy.
Gremia.
Incorrect.
Ambrigio.
The correct answer is Tranio. Murphy, your question. In Act 1 of The Tempest, Prospero reminds Ariel of his earlier imprisonment. Give the name of the witch who had imprisoned Ariel for refusing to do her bidding.
Calypso.
Try again. Four seconds.
Ursula.
No. Cottage Hill.
Sycorax.
Correct. We're in geography. Cottage Hill, your question. Give the name of this plan which runs from southeastern Western Australia into the southwestern coast of South Australia.
A fern.
Try again. Three guesses. Three guesses. Any other? Murphy.
Darling Strait.
Incorrect. The correct answer is null labor plain. Null labor plain. BC Rain, your question. New Zealand's highest peak reaches 3,754 meters or 12,316 feet. It's located on the South Island. Give the name of this mountain.
Rushmore.
Try again.
Mount Fiji.
Try again. Murphy.
Mount Cook.
Correct. Murphy, your question. This seaport town is located at the southernmost point of New Zealand's South Island along the Fovo Strait. Give the name of this town.
Ivil Regon, something like that.
Nope.
No. Um, Durridin.
Nope.
Queensland.
Nope.
Auckland.
No. The correct answer is Bluff.
Since 1950, New Horizons Credit Union has been serving its members throughout their lives. From buying their first home, to starting a family, to providing them with the most competitive rates available. helping them along their journey, wherever the road may take them. At New Horizons Credit Union, we've been supporting families around the Gulf Coast for over 70 years, offering solutions for the real world. Visit newhcu.org to learn more about New Horizons Credit Union.
Let's start with chemistry. Cottage, your question. Give the name of the 3-carbon gas that is combusted in order to heat air, thereby powering a hot air balloon.
Helium,
Try again.
carbon trioxide, tricarbon,
BC Rain?
Carbonate.
Incorrect. Murphy?
helium,
The correct answer is propane. BC Rain, your question. State the term used to describe the number of molecules on the reactant side of an elementary reaction.
Could you repeat the question?
Yes. Wait, can I do that? No, I'm sorry. Cottage, Murphy? Murphy?
products,
Incorrect.
Coefficient.
The correct answer is mole clarity. Murphy, your question. Give the unit of length that is used to describe vapor pressure on the basis of how far mercury traverses up a graduate tube. Four seconds for guesses.
Atmospheric pressure. You told me this.
Cottage,
degrees,
Incorrect. BC Rain? Millimeters. Cottage, art history. In his work, St. Jerome, in his study C 1475, the artist combines meticulously planned perspective with the oil painting technique to create a stunningly illusionistic image. Give the last name of the artist who created this work.
Lavici,
Try again.
Frenzio.
No,
Francesco,
no,
Bernini.
incorrect. Murphy,
Cavallini.
incorrect. The correct answer is Messina. BC Rain, your question. In his work, Miracle of the Relic of the True Cross, the artist depicts the legend of a 14th century miracle when a relic of the True Cross was rescued after falling into the Grand Canal. Give the last name of the artist who painted this work.
Vinicelli.
Try again.
Medici.
Try again.
Mario.
One more guess. Cottage,
Bartonelli,
Incorrect. Murphy?
Mantegna.
The correct answer is Carpaccio. Murphy, your question. Give the term used for the elected magistrate of Venice during the Renaissance.
Doge Lorenzo Loredon.
Incorrect.
Strozzi.
Incorrect. Cottage,
Doge.
Correct. Now we're in the team choice category. You all selected the subjects you wanted to answer. A reminder, only one answer per team, and these questions are worth 4 points to the original team, 2 points on a bonus try for the others. Cottage Hill, you selected literature, your question. In the short story titled The Things They Carried by Tim O'Brien, give the first name of the first lieutenant's girlfriend whose letters and photos he carried with him for a time during the war.
Martha.
Correct. BC Rain, your question, you selected American history. In the 1840s, there was a land dispute between Maine and Canada. Lumberjacks from both areas entered a disputed no man's land of a tall timbered river valley. Give the name of this small scale lumberjack clash. One guess, 5 seconds. Murphy.
The Aroostook War.
Correct. Murphy, your question, you selected geography. Give the name of the strait which borders Tasmania to the north and separates it from the mainland Australia.
The Cook Strait.
I did not hear you, but I'm positive it wasn't correct. Repeat the question, the answer.
The Cook Strait.
Mm-mm. Cottage Hill?
Tasmanian Strait.
Mm-mm. BC Rain? The correct answer is Bass Strait. Now we have the toss-up question. So hands on the buzzer, and if you think you know the answer, go for it. In Act 1 of Othello, a sailor interrupts the Senate meeting with a message that the Turkish fleet is sailing not to Cyprus, but to another island objective. Name that Mediterranean island.
Sicily.
Incorrect.
Crete.
Incorrect. The correct answer is Rhodes. Physics. Cottage Hill, your question. State the name given to the shape of a planetary orbits in our solar system according to Kepler's 3 laws of planetary motion.
Elliptical.
Correct. BC Rain, your question. State the name given to the method of heat transfer whereby heat is transferred from one place to another due to the bulk movement of a fluid.
Boiling.
Try again.
Convection.
Correct. Murphy, your question. State the name given to the wave property characterized by the ability of waves to pass through one another.
Amplitude.
Try again.
Frequency.
Try again.
Length.
One more guess.
Height.
Incorrect. BC Rain?
Sound wave.
Incorrect. Cottage Hill?
Translucence.
The correct answer is interference. American government, Cottage Hill, your question. Give the name of the first African American appointed to the Supreme Court in 1967. Four guesses. 5 seconds.
Garrison.
Try again.
John.
Mm-mm.
Thurgood Marshall.
Correct. BC Rain, your question. Give the term that means to gather with one another in order to express views on public matters and is protected by the Constitution.
Meeting.
Try again. You got 3 guesses. Murphy?
Assembly.
Correct. Murphy, your question. Give the term for a person or party that brings suit or some other type of legal action against another in civil law.
Plaintiff.
Correct. World history. Cottage Hill, your question. About 1100 BC, after Crete's decline, the most powerful traders along the Mediterranean were from an area now known as Lebanon. Give the name of these powerful traders who never united into a country but founded a number of wealthy city-states.
Carthage,
Try again.
Byzantine Empire.
Nope.
Papal State.
One more guess. Murphy.
Phoenicians.
Correct. BC Rain, your question. Also called Asia Minor, give the name of the huge peninsula that juts out into the Black and Mediterranean Sea and is the modern-day country of Turkey.
Israel?
3 more guesses.
Egypt?
2 more guesses.
Babylon?
1 more guess.
Mesopotamia.
Incorrect. Murphy.
Crete.
Incorrect. Cottage Hill.
Turkish Peninsula.
The correct answer is Anatolia. Murphy, your question. Towards the end of the Zhou dynasty, China moved away from ancient values, and Chinese scholars and philosophers developed different solutions to restore these values. Born in 551 BC, China's most influential scholar believed these values could be restored if society were organized into 5 basic relationships. Give the one word of this Chinese scholar who wanted to reform Chinese society by showing rulers how to govern wisely.
Confucius.
Correct. This is the last question. It's a math, it's a toss-up. Everyone, open up the white envelope. The altitude above sea level of a particular region is given by altitude equals 3d squared minus 126d plus 150, where d is the distance north in meters from the starting point, and altitude is the altitude in meters. How many meters north of the starting point is the altitude minimized? Thirty seconds. Fifteen seconds. BC Rain.
170 meters.
Incorrect. Murphy.
42.
Incorrect. The correct answer is 21 meters.